happy November. My name is Kelsey and welcome to my channel. Today I thought it'd be fun to bring you guys along with me as I decorated our hallway for Christmas. It is going to be a Nutcracker themed kind of tree and area. It's kind of giving a little bit of Ralph Lauren vibes, just a little bit with the golds and like the reds and some of the green colors. I'm very excited for this tree, and I've actually never owned a Nutcracker in my life, so this is my first year actually kind of like looking into that kind of decor. So I'm really excited to kind of have a different theme in my house for like this little area that goes to all of our bedrooms. So I'm very excited for that, but I figured I'd bring you guys along with me and just show you guys how I decorate the area for Christmas. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I just got done cleaning the table off behind me, and I just dusted it, got everything put away, and now I'm going to put the Christmas tree up there and start decorating the Christmas tree first. And that way it's up there and I won't break my back in the floor. But I've got all my ornaments and everything for the tree spread out on the floor so I can kind of see what I'm working with. And I found the cutest little Nutcracker ornaments at the Dollar General of all places. They were $1 each, and I thought to myself, it would be so cute if I could just spray paint these gold and make them look more of the style that I was going for. So they turned out amazing. They look so great in person. They don't look like cheap at all. They actually look really good. So I will link the spray paint color down below in the description box, but that turned out really cute, and I'm gonna actually put a different ribbon on them because I got spray paint on the ribbon that it came with. So I'll try to find like some ribbon that I have somewhere and just put that on the Nutcrackers to hang on the tree. And then I found the cutest little, they're just like the North Pole Post little mailboxes at Walmart. They were $3, I believe around $3 each. And they were really cute, but I didn't really like the bow on it. And I was thinking that the gold would look really good on it. And I was right. It looks so good. After I got done spray painting it, I was just shocked at how cute it was. So I'm gonna also hang that on the tree. I also found some little rocking horses, like wooden rocking horses at Walmart, and they were like painted, but I thought it'd be cute to paint them the same color gold as well. So I got those and spray painted a couple of those. So I will probably use some of those on this tree as well. So I'm kind of just going for a, you know, like the Ralph Lauren, Nutcracker, Charles Dickens vibes, like all in one. So just like some plaid and gold and just traditional looking colors. So I will go ahead and start decorating the tree right now. But I wanted to mention that I got this little tree, I want to say back in September, I think. It's like 3 foot tall. The base was originally black, and so I wanted it to match the gold, so I spray painted it the same gold color as the ornaments that I bought. So I'm just really loving the gold color, like it's so cute. So I will go ahead and put that up here on the table, and I will start decorating it. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys an up close of the ribbon real quick that I chose for the tree. This one is just a plaid. It's really pretty. I got this one at Marshall's. I found this one at Hobby Lobby. It is just a dark green ribbon. It's velvet. And then Walmart had the cutest Nutcracker ribbon. So I thought that was really cute. So I really like the combo of these three, so that's kind of the look that I'm gonna go for. So I'm not gonna go overboard with the ribbon on the tree, but I am gonna just put a little bit of this in there. I prefer my trees to be full. That's just how I like to decorate. So I'm going to kind of make it full with ribbon and then ornaments and the picks. Okay, so this year I'm gonna do something a little different with my ribbon, just on this tree I think. But I have cut 4 different pieces of ribbon and I'm gonna make a cluster. I guess that's what I'll call it, is a cluster. And so basically all the ribbon, you just cut however long that you think you'll need, and then you ducktail the ends like this. So all the ends are ducktailed, very symmetrical. And you're gonna basically just make 4 different loops with your ribbon. So, you know, line up the bottom of the ducktail like this, and then just kind of hold the ribbon like that so that everything is equal and distributed. Then I'm gonna add in my next little ribbon, and I want the nutcrackers, you know, to show really well since it's a nutcracker tree. So I'm gonna try my best to make this little guy show in the front. So then you just bunch it and hold it with your hand. And you can do this with any colors, or you could do it with less. You could do, you know, 3 clusters, or you could do more you know, 3 ribbons in a cluster, you could do more. So I got my green velvet, and I'm lining up the bottom, and just gonna add that to the group. And I am kind of like staggering these a little bit. So I'll do another one up here, which will be the other nutcracker. I bought a ton of the nutcracker ribbon, so that's why I'm like trying to use it. But yeah, this is kind of like my little cluster that I am, you know, using. And you're just gonna get a zip tie, you know, a bread tie, or my favorite is a pipe cleaner, and just tie it. So hold it and then just tie it. And your goal is to just take it and just twist it around. So now you've got like a little, looks like a little bouquet of flowers. And then this right here is kind of like the Y is what you will use to secure it to the tree. And I'm gonna go ahead and attach it to the tree, and then I will be able to maneuver it and kind of pull the ribbon and get it in the place that I want. So I'll go ahead and put this on the tree. Okay, so I've got my ribbon on the tree, and I will kind of see if I can come in a little closer for you guys so you could see it better. Okay, so this already looks so adorable. I love it, but I'm going to just fluff it a little bit. The ducktail at the bottom is all clustered up, so I want to spread those out. So try as best as you can to kind of spread everything out, not make it look like you just threw it up there, just make it look beautiful and drape it. Alright, so I think I'm happy with that. That looks really good. I'll kind of zoom in and show you guys like a little bit of a closer up. Okay, so here's the closer up of it. I think it looks so cute. I love it. That's the exact look I was going for. So my thoughts are I will put maybe 4 or 5 of these clusters all over my tree. And I'm not the world's best like light person, so I will end up tucking these in more, And plus the ribbon and all the ornaments will hide like, you know, the ugly green look. So yeah, that's looking really good so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on the rest of those and get them up on the tree. Okay, so real quick, I wanted to show you guys how to do the ducktail style ribbon, like how it is on the ends. I mean, obviously you can just cut it, or you can do this little trick. So you take your ribbon, you fold it hot dog style. So just kind of fold it in half like this, make sure it's even and lined up. And then you're going to take your scissors and let's see the best way to do this. Here we go. You're gonna cut it at an angle. Okay, and so you'll just throw this little scrap away. And then when you open it, you've got the pretty cuts. And that way you're not having to like cut 2 different times. You just fold it hot dog style and just give it a cut. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. So that's how I did all of these, the ducktails on the base of all of those. And yeah, I'll go ahead and finish putting the rest of the ribbon up on the tree. Okay, so I just put my 6 clusters on the tree, and now it's time to hang up some ornaments. And I found these really pretty red velvet ornaments at Walmart. They come in a pack of 4. I honestly cannot remember how much they were, but they're so cute. So I got 2 boxes of those, and I have got this like brown velvety ribbon from Hobby Lobby. So instead of this like silver on here, I'm going to replace it with this brown just to kind of make it look a little bit more professional. And that's my little girl in the background talking. She's in her walkers, so if you hear a little baby, that's Emmy. I also bought these green Hobby Lobby ornaments. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna use them. I will probably use the darker ones. They're kind of hard to see with the box reflecting, but I'll probably poke those in the tree just as fillers. And then when I went to Walmart and Target, I found some really cute bows. They're velvet bows. And so I'll probably poke these in the tree as well if I like have any bald spots. And then of course, the little Nutcracker ornaments. This is what I was talking about earlier that I had spray painted. They are so cute. I just love them so much. And like I said earlier, the ribbon itself got spray painted. So I'm gonna cut this off and put a different ribbon on to hang it up. And this is the little North Pole post box. So cute. Never knew that came from Walmart, and I spray painted it. That is adorable. So I will hang those on the tree. And then real quick, I wanted to show you guys the picks that I picked out for the tree. These caught my eye at Walmart. They're very whimsical. I love these things. Gosh, I can't remember how much these were each. I want to say they're probably like $3 each. But they're so cute, and I just love the look with, you know, the plaid and everything. So I'm gonna probably put these more at the top, kind of as the topper. I got some of these from Hobby Lobby. These are the cherry stems. These ones are more shiny. Sorry, it's kind of hard to pick up on the camera, but I'm gonna poke these throughout the tree. I use these like, I swear, all throughout my house for Christmas. I just think these are so classic and they're just so pretty. And then I do have just some little pieces of greenery. I like to add different greenery than what I have on the tree. I think it gives it more texture and more depth. So I will be poking some of these just throughout the tree as well. And I believe, yeah, I think that's pretty much it tree-wise. I'm just trying to keep it a little simple, but keep it full. So a lot of like the same ornaments repeated over and over. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started putting the ornaments on the tree, and then I'll show you guys where I put the picks at. Okay, so I just got all of the velvet ornaments on the tree, and this is a close-up of the green ornament I was talking about. Just really pretty and just like a really dark green color. So I'm gonna take these and just kind of poke them kind of more towards like the back of the tree. That way they kind of hide the bald spots. And since they're green, it'll kind of blend in with the branches. But these are just so pretty, and they're not velvet. I mean, obviously they're clear, but they have like such a pretty glaze to them. They're so cute. So just kind of get those in there, and I'll put those all over the tree, and then we'll move on to the next ornaments. Okay, so I have the little letters to Santa box, and I've got just a little velvet ribbon. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to loop it through this little tiny hole, and it's just gonna rest on top of here. And so I just think it'll give it some extra charm, and it'll just be really cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and put this on the tree. And I have already started placing my nutcrackers, just trying to spread them out and get them in the places that they need to be. I wanted to show you guys real quick something that I just spur of the moment came up with. I thought I had some like smaller velvet ribbon, but I did not. So I took this green ribbon that we used on these little bundles right here, and I tied them to the top of the nutcracker, and I feel like it turned out really cute. I mean, it's still like the velvet ribbon, but it's just really cute, and it's a good way that I can just hang these on the tree. So I took the same green velvet ribbon and I looped it through these little rocking horses. I think it turned out really cute, and I'm just putting these all over the tree. So I still have not put in gold ornaments or ribbon yet. I'm kind of waiting to see what my thoughts are as far as like if it needs like fillers or whatever. But I'm about to get these little cherry picks and take off the tags and then start like poking them throughout the tree. And then we are kind of heading towards the finish line with the tree. And then from the tree, we'll move on and we'll decorate the table. I'm trying to poke them as deep down as I can go so that they don't stick out like super far. I'm just wanting them to be kind of subtle. So just trying to stick them deep, as far down as I can get them in the tree. I did the cherry picks, and I went to my storage room and was like looking through some other totes of like gold and, you know, white things. And so I found some of these. So I'm just gonna like poke a couple throughout the tree. Then of course this is gonna be part of the topper. And then I totally forgot that I bought these at Walmart. They're so cute. And they go perfectly. They're these little gold bells. Thinking of the Christmas song because I'm listening to Christmas music. And I just think these are so cute. They honestly match the gold perfectly. So I'm just gonna also just use these to just fill in the blank spaces. It's starting to look really full, and I'm really liking the way it looks. So I think I'm almost done, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do these and then we'll see what it looks like. So I was a little unsure of how I was gonna do the tree topper, but I was like, you know what, I'll just do something real quick. So I just gathered a bunch of ribbon and did the loops, and then I just am going to fix the bottom portion when I get up on my ladder to the top. So I'll kind of show you guys, like, just point the camera up and just kind of show you guys like how I'm gonna put this up there basically, and then this tree will be done. Okay, so the very back, I have kind of the pipe cleaner. I couldn't think of what it was called. The pipe cleaner, and I'm just gonna use that to secure it to the back of the tree. think I've made a decision. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put the Christmas tree up on the table, move the lamp over, or take the lamp off. I don't know. We shall see. Okay, so I made a decision to take the lamp off and put the tree where the lamp was. I've pulled out some of the new decor that I got for this area. I've got some really pretty jingle bell garland I'm going to try to hang at the bottom part. I've got a really pretty like Nutcracker guy that I got from Target. I'll show you guys. Okay, so I made a decision to take the lamp off the table and I put the tree where the lamp usually is. That way when people come into our house, you can kind of like see the whole table. And so the tree will be on the farthest end so it doesn't like block everything else. And then I have like got everything out that I got, that I got this year for this table. I showed a lot of it in the video that I posted the other day, but some of it is like this little Nutcracker guy. And then I've got some really pretty jingle bell garland that I got, I believe it was at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, I can't remember. And I got these really pretty Christmas trees that are gold and they're just like really heavy. And I also got these really pretty frames. Let me show you guys, hold on. I think I'm gonna put these on this table. These came from, gosh, I wanna say TJ Maxx, but this one is so pretty. It's got these beautiful gold little circle dots on them. And then this one is just vintage looking. So I think I'm gonna display pictures of my kids this season once we do like our Santa photos. So I think it just really matches the whole vibe. So I'm gonna put it on the table. And I got this really good smelling candle the other day. So I'm gonna put it on the table as well. And I also got some faux candlesticks. If there's room for them, I will try to put them on the table and we shall see how that goes. The one last thing that I picked up the other day was this vintage book from the thrift store. It was only $2 and I thought that it would be really cute for the table. I was actually looking for a Charles Dickens Christmas book or, you know, the actual Nutcracker book to like match the tree, but I couldn't find one. And so maybe that's something I'll come across this season. But I thought this little, you know, just cheap red book would match really cute and it's kind of vintagey. So that will kind of go right here. I also picked up this sign from Hobby Lobby. It says, "Believe." And I think I'm gonna put it at the base of my table. We'll see, I'm not really sure. I do have like our house, like our security system, like the speaker for it or whatever is, we have to keep it down here on this table. So I'm gonna try to maybe hide that with a basket or something. I'm not really sure. I'll just wing it honestly at this point. But yeah, I will go ahead and decorate the table and then show you guys the end results. Okay, so I am almost done decorating. I kind of have like a little spot that I don't like love, but I feel like maybe the rest of the season I might find something to fit in that space. And so I'm improvising right now. I'm actually going to make a big green ribbon and put it on this little mailbox over here. And I think that that will just tie down the space and make it like pull from the tree and kind of match more. So I'm gonna make that bow just real quick and then I'll show you guys the finished product. Okay, so the camera makes the ribbon look black because I think it's just the lighting of my house. I really don't know. But I had the cutest idea. I have some extra like bells, and how cute would it be to like put that right there and then that pulls in with the tree over there. So I'm going to hot glue this bell onto the ribbon and then I'll show you guys the whole finished product. thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you guys got some inspiration and maybe learned a couple things, maybe about ribbon or something. This is Emmy. Say hi. Hi. She is my almost 9-month-old. So this will be her first Christmas. So we are so excited to celebrate. And I'm actually going to be posting a video decorating her Christmas tree in her room pretty soon. So you guys will have to tune in for that. But thank you guys so much and have a great day and Merry Christmas. Bye.